Mandela, in the first place, welcome to Venezuela.
Thank you.
We are a delegation of university professors who, all on our own accord, prompted by support for your noble cause, have each in his own university espoused the cause of anti-apartheid and worked for it some way or another. Some of us have published books. Here, two of them will be presented to you. We've held conferences. We've tried to instill in the students the spirit of anti-apartheid and the rights of the people of South Africa, Azania, Namibia, to liberty and to have their own homeland. And we've been trying to do our best on our own territory, abetted by support from the government for President Perez. So here we have a few questions for you. We know time is so scarce, actually, and we'd like you to answer at least, the most important ones. The first one says the actual circumstances in South Africa are transitional circumstances. So do you think they would turn into a permanent situation, for one thing? And the other question, has the moment come for definitions, final definitions in your country?
Well, the government of de Klerk has brought about some important changes in the political situation of the country, changes which we appreciate. But these are far from meeting the demands of the masses of the people who are struggling against racial oppression and for the right to determine their own affairs in their own country. As a result of that, we feel that any move to lessen, to reduce international pressures are premature, and that until the masses of the people get the vote, the right to run their own country, international pressures must be maintained.
No more questions.
One more. All right, just give me 2 minutes. What would be the main differences between your political project and Inkatha's?
Well, Inkatha, as a result of the revelations which have been made by 2 independent newspapers Friday last week, is an arm of the state security services. It is an instrument of the government which is used for the purpose of destabilizing the liberation movement in the country. We have been saying so all along that the revelations by these 2 independent newspapers confirm that fact. Secondly, from the point of view of the national following, Inkatha has only between 1 and 2% support from the people of South Africa, whereas the support of the ANC ranges between 40 and 67%. We have no doubt whatsoever that we have the resources to win any election. In fact, the latest survey that has been conducted is to that effect, again conducted by an institution which is not friendly to us, but on the basis of its respect for scientific investigation, it has come to the conclusion that if elections were held today, the ANC would sweep the power.
Can you ask the last 2 questions, sir?
Una pregunta más.
¿Cómo questions?
Sí. Okay.
The last one,
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Number 3.
Sí.
What would be the political weight of tribes in South African politics? And the other questions, is it possible to de-racialize social life in South Africa?
They support, the ANC commands support across, right across the country. And this support transcends tribal differences. We were formed for the purpose of uniting the various tribes, and we have succeeded in that task. And the Zulus, for example, from which the Inkatha gets his support, that tribe is split from top to bottom. Some follow Inkatha, others follow the ANC. Our support is throughout the country and throughout the various tribes of the country. What is the second question?
About the de-racialization
I see.
of South Africa.
Oh yes. We have preached very systematically since 1955 a non-racial policy. And what we are busy with now is the transformation from an apartheid state to a non-racial and democratic state. We are succeeding in doing that. There are growing numbers of whites, Indians and coloreds who are joining this process of transformation and rallying behind the ANC. So we are succeeding in de-rationalizing the population and the political institutions in the country.
Thank you very much. Mandela, I was just possible to present to you personally the book which I wrote 8 years ago. When you were born, you are mentioned in this book. It's Bolivar and the Third World.
Well, that is very much attached.
De Ciencias de la Educación, cuya Asamblea de la Facultad solicitó el conferimiento del doctorado honoris causa a Nelson Mandela a través de los profesores Nelson Acosta Espinosa, Hernán Lucena y profesores que están acá. Fueron la Facultad de Educación la que pidió el conferimiento y nos sentimos muy orgullosos de que hoy
Thank you very much. This has given us a lot of inspiration. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks a million. Thank you. Yeah. Well, we are, I'm sure, you know, we look at our chapter. Is it too time for one? Okay.
This is Mandela, this is